Hey,
I,
hey,
hey.
You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the season finale to Tech Thoughts, you fucking nerds. Season 1 is done. We did it. We're done.
Wow,
Yeah,
We're
let's
done.
go.
Whee! We did it.
Hey, you, what's up, man?
what
Give
is
me
that?
We did it.
We did it.
Now,
Whoa, that's so good. That's what a cut above looks like.
Isn't it cute?
he's hitting
Okay.
every button of all time
She
ever.
really is.
I only hit two.
Yo, Katie, you could own that little shop, girl.
I mean, it's looking like it's gonna be out
Look
of
at
the
those
Rodriguez
cuts.
hands.
They're above. They're so
They
above.
really are.
They are literally above. Well, I'll you know what I'm
those
saying?
cuts,
I might show it on the screen later on in the edit. But guys, it's over. We did Arc 1. How are we feeling about
We all died then.
you guys died in the end, you know what I'm saying? So it's time to in the off season we're all gonna roll new characters.
Woo.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
I'm gonna be
Someone's
Walk
gonna
Walk
be so
Nassau
surprised when
Josh.
he wakes up.
Walk.
That's Kaka Johnson backwards.
Walk is crazy.
It'll be Walk.
He's just gonna be a regular guy. Like,
Yeah, he's gonna be a normal ass human.
Depending on the circumstances, I'm going crazy with the voices and accents this next session. I swear, I'm not holding
What?
back.
Well, you got plenty of time to lab it out.
I'm gonna be out here like doing accents and shit, or a guy's accent, you know.
Wait till Gummy Summy, the third, the fourth, the fifth
Ew.
comes out next time.
Gummy Summy. That's I don't know. about
I don't
that.
like that
Gummy.
at all. Well, guys, how do we feel about, because this is basically where we're going to talk about, you know, all of Arc 1. We started from the beginning and now we're here, started at the, and how do we feel? How do we feel? How do we like it? What do we like? What do we not like? What are we give me thoughts. Give me the let's detect these thoughts for a moment.
I loved it all.
Yeah. This is
I love the little family that we've created. I like that each session or two is like one complete like little saga. It's like little bite-sized pieces, and I really enjoy that. And I like that it's humorous. It's a humorous campaign. I didn't feel too much pressure because I get anxiety. I really enjoyed myself.
Because we really twizzies for real. Did you guys? So I don't know if you guys know this, people who are watching, but actually sometimes, because Katie and I sound exactly the same, right? So sometimes I'll like message Katie. I'll be like, "Hey, Katie, you want to DM this round?" And she'll be like, "Yeah." And so she'll DM, and then I'll play Mirabelle. And like these guys don't even know when we're doing it, so it's
That's
very
right.
fun.
Like the whole first fight, that was me. I was the DM.
Yeah. She did the whole fight. I did all of the swinging of the sword.
Mm-hmm.
So, did anybody notice? No, nobody.
No, I didn't know.
No, we're just that good.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
the first
It
time
was
I
seamless.
heard about it. I was
Thank you.
completely fooled.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
We really sister this. What a reference. What a reference. Wait, are you Tia or Tamara? I feel like
I'm Tamara.
I feel like you're Tamara.
Tia.
Go
Yeah, I'm
home,
definitely
Roger.
Tia. I feel
You're
like
Tia.
I'm definitely Tia. Sure. I have big
Go home,
Tia
go
energy.
home, Roger. Who's
You
Roger
really
here?
do.
Am I Roger?
I don't know who wants to be Roger.
I'll be Roger. You got.
I'll be Roger is crazy.
I'll be Roger.
Volunteering to be Roger is insane. Anybody else?
I'll be Roger, and I'll
Who's
be
gonna be the mom
DJ
and
Jesse
who's
Jeff, bro. You can throw me
Jesus
out the house.
Christ.
You can throw me out the house twice.
How do we anybody else? How do we feel about it? Anybody?
I like
about
this.
what-
Probably
what-
the most
Any
fun
favorite
episode.
any favorite parts? Any favorite
Oh,
moments?
I love whenever
Yes.
the ghost Ellie is with me.
I
That's
have
good.
favorite parts for
I have
everybody.
a hard time paying attention, but the Ellie like keeps me engaged.
I think with
Nice.
Gummy performing, anytime Gummy tried to perform
Oh
was
my
funny.
god.
I think
I fucking
Katie's
love
just
performing.
overall consistent politeness is just humbling and just so sweet. I love that, like, you can tell with Ian and Mike, and I can tell with Katie too. And I mean with all of you really, but like there's a few of you who are like somebody else sometimes y'all lock in and it's just like I can tell you have some D&D background and shit. And so sometimes you do things I'm like, damn, I didn't think of that and all this other shit. So I just like having moments where y'all said some smart shit and I'm sitting here like, damn, these smart motherfuckers. I think
Yeah, that's
those moments, I
definitely
can't really
Mike and
pinpoint
Ian.
them, but I definitely felt those. Yeah, definitely Mike,
Yeah,
Ian.
it
Katie,
is.
you're
This is
definitely
from.
familiar. Sheik's familiar, so it was just really nice to see you guys be like clever and yeah, no, it's just cool.
Well, thank you. And we loved your voices, each and every one of them.
They were
Yeah.
they were all over the place, but I appreciate it. I could have done more. If I had more prep,
I mean, you're
would've-
you're a Kenku, so I mean they can be all over the place, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Right,
it
so
worked.
that's
It worked for
literally
the
them.
character.
You're absolutely right about that.
See,
See, there it goes.
Jason Statham.
Oh, I'm so sorry about my accent. No, sorry, I can't do
Yeah.
that one. I can't, you can't do that. You
Well,
can't.
yeah, no, it's not done. You let it cook. Let it cook. Let it cook. Let it cook. Any well, I also, I mean, I kind of want to second that and say, like, some of my favorite stuff to do as a DM is to give my players gifts and just kind of see what they do with it, whether it be a character or an item. And I feel like a lot of times it's really hard, especially virtually, because, you know, obviously we're playing virtually, to like really, immersion's hard even at a table, right? To really get in there. But like when I feel like we're all having a lot of fun whenever we're playing, and especially when, you know, schedule's pending, we don't play for a while, when we all come back, I feel like we're all like really excited to play. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
think like it's like one of those things where like for example, right? I love, one of my favorite things was throughout the kind of like, in terms of like actual interactions with, not just because I think she's like so fucking cool, but I love the interaction between Drizzle and Verity Kai. That's one of my favorite,
Mm.
like it's like a mentor mentee, but it's also competition, but it's also like she's so fucking cool. And so like I like those kind of interactions are really,
Actually stresses me out. I don't know how to act.
it's because she's so cool. Is it because she's so cool?
It's so cool.
She's so cool.
She's so cool.
She's so cool. And then but we also had stuff like I really liked the whole thing where it's like Kakao is like really like he's doing the rogue classic of like being really clutch in really important moments. And like
Mm.
Cause like
Mhm.
consistent 30 and sneaks. Is
yes,
insane. I love it
very
so much.
good. Very, but and then you have like the levity coming in from Gummy as well, which I really like. Like he kind of like Noah kind of like brightens it up, but then you have, and then the thing I really like about Ian and the way like Ian plays, where it's like, and this because only because we've known Mike and I've known Ian forever. Ian's straight man delivery is always funny to me. It's always
Dude, it is.
it's Ian
It's
is
the only kind of humor I'm capable
yes,
of. Man.
it's just when a bunch of bullshit is happening around him. And the thing is, like, but Gunter is a lot of the same way. It's like bullshit happens around him all the time, and he's just like, well, you know. Anyway,
Oh shit! You ever hear Ian just straight man X gonna give it to you?
yeah,
it's
it's
probably
great.
some of the funniest shit
It's great.
you'll ever hear.
It's great.
X gonna give it to you.
Yep, there it is. And then, but then you have, so like he's like, so I think like a lot of ways like Gunter is like kind of like he's the one researching about what these fucking pages are. He's the one getting the van in order. Like he feels a lot sometimes like the adult in the room, which is very funny.
Or like the brains.
Or like the brains, and like which is like he's like a monk, but he's also a dwarf. So he's like it's like a lot of like, but then like Mirabelle has just become like the heart and soul of like the story, and I think it's so sweet because like there are certain like NPCs that like really are, that I knew going in the type of person that they would like to be around, and as you've evolved Mirabelle and she's kind of grown from this really shy, kind of stay out of the way, just trying to be helpful person to like this more super confident, like I'm in the front, I can handle my shit, I got you type deal. Like it's so cool. It's like she's turning into a badass bitch.
Yeah.
Like right in front of everybody. And it's
when it
so
comes
sick.
to my friends is how I am.
She's a badass bitch. And she's so tall.
She's pretty fucking tall.
She's so tall.
So tall.
What are some of your favorite like NPCs or locations from season 1?
Oh, Ellie's the best NPC.
Ellie's
I
pretty
like
good.
Yeah,
Joanna.
just
The
me and you going back and forth for maybe like
Oh
2
my
or 3 minutes
God.
on our
The thing-
fucking
here's the
schedule for
woods.
the
Here's the
thing.
thing
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
Ellie,
yeah.
right? So Ellie is here, and again, for full transparency, right? A lot of this world is based off of the actual module, Keys from the Golden Vault, released by Wizards of the Coast, right? But like,
Mhm.
I'm taking that and like just using it as a baseline, as a backdrop for you guys to
Mhm.
introduce all these cool other characters. But Ellie is actually in the adventure, but she's kind of she's left of a lot of interpretation. So
Mhm.
I was like, okay, what would be a good personality trait for someone to have who is an adventurer who died but is still around for whatever reason? And I thought Ellie would just be I always thought it was really funny, the idea of someone being so optimistic that even dying they're like, I mean, we can make this work, right? Like we're good. Like we're good, right? And like,
You know, sorry, go ahead.
and yeah, I was gonna say, and being like somebody who's like she has very big yes and energy, like very big like golden retriever energy. So when she's met with like Gummy, who's like, you want to see, look, Gummy has big like check this shit out energy. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
he's a kid who's like, yo, you want to see me do a backflip? Like he's like,
True.
and she's that aunt that goes, fuck yeah, I do. Like, do that backflip. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, Tooks?
Ow.
I was gonna say she reminded me of that Princess Mindy character from the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, sure. I see
She
that.
reminds me a lot of
She,
her.
yeah,
and
yeah,
I
I
saw
can
her
see
a
that.
lot in my head.
I didn't do
when
that on
she talked.
purpose, but I see that.
No, yeah, for sure. She's very like she understands the situation. She's kind of like, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm here until y'all figure it out. So you go ahead. You know, so that's kind of sort of the same.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I
What-
like that a lot.
and you
she
said-
has stuff to lose, but she's still kind of sort of in a place where she's like she doesn't have a lot of control
Right.
anymore. You know what I mean? So it's kind of yeah, I
And
thought
it's
her
kind
a
of
lot.
freeing. Like it's kind of freeing in a lot of ways too.
Yeah, it is because she kind of gets to live vicariously through this party, and she doesn't have the ability to do the stuff that she used to.
Right.
So it's kind of cool. Yeah, absolutely.
You said who, Katie?
I didn't say anybody.
You were saying I think you said, who did you say? Oh, you liked Handler, Joanna.
Oh,
the
yeah,
hand- the
yeah. I thought
handler.
you meant who I thought Ellie was like. But
No,
yeah,
no,
I
no.
like Joanna.
Yeah, I mean, Joanna is like, she started off very cold, very
Yeah.
straightforward.
Mhm.
But I think, Joanna, it's very weird because, like, we're trying to keep this campaign really lighthearted. We want to have fun. We don't want to, but I think in order to do that, you have to have some characters in the story, in the narrative, that are kind of tragic to like balance.
Mm, yeah.
And
Poggers.
her shit kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Like,
Poggers.
like she's like a lot of her inspiration actually comes from like Barbara Gordon. Like, what if
yeah.
what
I
if
can see it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, what if Oracle lets Batman die? You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like the amount of
Yeah.
pressure, but like she's still, she's still a caffeine addict. She's still she still shows up and wears cardigans and the thing is, I also like the idea of like as a comedic beat of like somebody who you work with every day and see on an almost daily basis that you know absolutely nothing about their personal life. I think it's so funny because it's like, no, you guys, like the big reveal was her first name.
True.
Like there was like, whoa, her name is Joanna? What? And it's just like, yeah. Anyway, back to knowing nothing about me. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's Barbara.
it's
That's Barbara
a lot of like it's a lot of Barbara Gordon, but it's also a lot of like Rosa Diaz from Brooklyn Nine-Nine energy.
Yeah, I see that. I see Rosa too.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's what-
god.
I
Hold
pulled-
on.
I pulled a lot from there as well. I pulled a lot
Well,
from
you-
like Brooklyn
Oh my God.
Nine-Nine. Of
I was
like,
gonna say I'm not gonna say what I was about to say because you know why, but that yeah, I kind of got that energy too. She has that sassy, but I know what I want, but I still have insecurities, and
yes,
I'm a still stand on business.
yes,
Yeah.
she's definitely a
Oh,
stand on
shit.
business
She-
type
yeah,
deal.
She definitely is.
Other big NPC, Locke's a big hit.
Locke?
Lock's a big
Is
hit.
he-
The streets
Oh,
love
yeah.
Locke.
I love your accent for Locke too. Your voices are top.
The
tier.
Lock's a big hit in these streets. But
Your Locke scent.
But speaking of Locke, how do we feel about the way season 1 ended with Skybreak City PD coming in and arresting Mr. Rodre for basically trafficking, but also the murder of his wife.
I mean, what a
That's
scumbag.
How do
insane.
we feel about that?
I feel
I don't
shitty because
believe
like,
it.
how you
I
gonna
mean, you
murder
didn't
your
even
wife?
ask him for a warrant. Like, come on.
How you
you
gonna
know,
murder
we-
your wife, bro?
They
I-
just walked in. They muscled their way
you let them in.
You
I
let them
opened the
in.
door. I didn't say you could come in.
Mirabelle.
It wasn't me.
Even got you on camera.
It's so funny because I was
Wasn't
like, I asked you, I was like, are you okay? So he's here. You can lie to them if you want, and you're like, no. Like,
No.
Well, I mean, it's not. I feel like it's in.
No,
I mean, she
Mirabelle's
definitely
nature
would have
to
just
lie
said-
to people.
yeah, she definitely is not a liar. Mirabelle is a
Yeah.
very genuine person, so it makes sense. But it just, I
You
like
just
how it
need
goes
to-
from,
You
What are
just
you
need to
gonna say?
lawyer up next time. That's
yeah.
that's what we learned.
Let's side bet. There's 5 of us here. Let's take a vote, a booty gang vote.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Did he do it?
50-50.
So
but
which
I'm gonna-
part? All of it, or just?
That's the exciting part.
I mean,
Oh
that's a
wait,
great
good
que-
question, Mirabelle.
that's a
Good
great-
question.
That's a great
I'm still
question,
saying Mirabelle
Katie.
because we're
So
we're
he
still
so
in-
he was charged with
We're still characters right now.
he was charged with
What do you mean?
trafficking of illegal contraband, of kind of selling black market goods, and the
Mm.
murder of Savannah Rodre.
All right. I don't think he killed his wife. She may have gotten killed because of his dealings, but I do think that he is involved in black market stuff from previous things that I've seen.
I mean, but it's kind of like a victimless crime, you know. Like, I don't blame him for that stuff, as long as he didn't kill his
Right.
wife, you know.
I don't think he directly killed his wife.
I
No,
don't know. I mean,
think
that's a pretty stark accusation out of nowhere, bro. You get arrested off rip. He didn't even get questioned. Like, for them to be straight blunt about it, I'm kind of 50-50, bro. Like, he just got kind of shady, bro. You
I mean,
know?
I just think it's a little too convenient, don't you think? Like,
I
you
don't
know,
know. We've been through some crazy shit. You
An
never know what's
adventurer
going
goes
on out
missing and
here,
you
bro.
blame
You
the
know
other
what I'm
adventurer,
saying?
it's kind of whack.
Yeah, well, you know.
Interesting. Well, we'll see later this year. We'll all those questions will be answered. I'm so excited to, like, you know, a part of me is like, yeah, man, I just want to get back in. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, a part of me is like, yes, like but I also think that, like, you know, distance makes the heart grow fonder. So
True.
That's good
You
to
know,
mix it up.
we'll mix
Good
it
to
up.
mix it up.
We'll be back. Some of us will be here for the next campaign, for the next season of you know, the next series rather. And some of us will be returning when we come back to the booty gang. But any last closing ideas, thoughts, air horns?
You
Um,
know, hold on, let me hit this real quick. Hold on. Give me 1
Oh,
second.
no. Oh no.
Oh, we got a final
Give me one-
song.
Give me 1 second. Oh,
I also drew
Nope.
a final.
no, I
drew a
don't have
picture of all
a
of-
camera to turn on.
I drew a picture of Booty Gang just to in commemoration of this final season.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
really quick.
Nice.
Is that a
Shout-
gun?
shout-
cute.
No, that's a butcher. That's a butcher knife. But I drew it really
I have
long.
a cleaver, a meat
A
cleaver.
cleaver. It was a cleaver. That's right.
I'm
that's
just gonna
right.
post this. I'm gonna post this and say that when I post the episode, say that's a wrap.
That's a
Let's-
gun.
That's a
The
wrap.
The Drizzle thumbs up is kind of everything.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
a good one.
Plus 19. Okay, that's it.
Hey, +9. No, we plus
Plus-
9 now,
Minus
baby.
nine.
+9. No, we +9.
Plus
now.
9.
We up.
We're
+9,
+9.
baby.
+9, baby.
You know what?
+9.
You know what? Let's in order to commemorate the last one. You know what I'm saying? Let's all. I'll do it too. Let's go ahead and see if we're +9. Let's go ahead and see.
Oh, plus that. Oh, let me open back
Yeah,
up. Let me open back up.
You know
yeah.
what?
Let's all go do this here.
Let's
Okay,
go
so
see,
as a
let's go see.
reminder.
Alright.
Okay, so what you're gonna do?
I have to open up the
You're gonna roll.
20.
You're gonna roll 5d6. Okay. You need at least three of them to match. Okay. We're all gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Do this. Okay. So we're gonna go.
Is this on Roll20 or D&D?
It doesn't matter. Just roll. Just you can do it on your. I'm doing it on my phone.
I'm doing 5d6.
All right.
Okay.
Hey
Ready?
Siri.
Wait, you need 3 of them to match?
Yeah, at least 3.
Nice.
Oh, I did not
Plus
get it.
9, baby.
Plus,
Hey,
I
Siri.
-9, baby.
I got
Roll
2
5d6.
pairs.
Huh?
I got
Oh,
2
no.
pairs.
What?
Wait, how many D6?
5d6.
5d6,
Roll
and at least
5d6
3
on
of them
Google.
have to match.
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
Hey!
66654. Hey!
Plus 9! Plus 9!
That's so
All
lucky.
right, guys. I have an announcement to make.
Uh-oh.
-9.
Where's everyone?
Bang, bang, bang.
Don DeMarco.
Let me. Oh,
-9.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga.
now here's the thing about that is that I rolled and I got 2. 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm really like that, bro.
No.
I'm
That's
really like that.
That's
Bang.
I'm
fucking
really
crazy.
like
Bang,
that.
bang.
I'm really like.
We just nuked the building. Absolutely flawless.
All right.
Absolutely flawless.
Well, the thing is, and with that, that is a wrap on season 1 of the RPG show, our maiden voyage. We appreciate you. We thank you so much for watching our bullshit. And you know what? I think it's only appropriate that the last thing that we hear of season 1, Mike, hit the button. You know what to do.
Oh yeah. Here we
Let's
go.
go.
You
You're
ready?
welcome,
Mike.
everyone.
We're all gonna give it a countdown. We're gonna give it a
Okay,
countdown, boys.
Ready?
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
Nice.
Goodbye, friends.
Bye.
Bye bye. Adios. See you in